What up, guys? What up, guys? It's your boy Fanilakhe Mamba. You already know, in a building, bro. You don't wanna mess with me, man. Click that subscribe button, click that like button, and share with your friends at home. Cause you know what? Today, guys, as you can see, the title is saying itself. We're gonna be talking about a very, very interesting strategy, of which I found to be so valuable, so much valuable. But without further more waste of time, guys, let me just go into the chart and show you how the strategy works. But make sure, guys, that you go and backtest for yourself this strategy so that you can have a little bit of more statistics on the strategy. Don't just say because Mamba said this strategy works, then it has to work. You still have to backtest, because of some of the things that works for me in this strategy might not work for you. So you still need to do your own backtesting, bro. So don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me, bro. Make sure that you do your own backtesting. But this strategy, guys, is a consistent strategy. You can literally be a profitable trader using this strategy. So without further more waste of time, let me just go into the chart. But before I go into real chart, before I can go into chart, there are a few things I need to align you with, guys, which is market structure. This strategy works a little bit more with market structure. So we have three types of trends. So you have to understand that we have what is called uptrend, we have what is called uptrend, and then we have what is called, so on uptrend, guys, is when the market is making higher highs and higher lows. So you can literally draw what a trend line below here. So it's when the market is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So this is when we are looking at what, an uptrend. So and then we also have what, also have a downtrend. So on a downtrend is when the market is making what, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. So you can literally draw a trend line as well here. So you can see that we have these two types of trends. Now I said we have three trends. Then there is a trend that is called ranging market. So a ranging market is when the market is going like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like this. So this market, we call it a ranging market because of it's not showing any direction. It's just moving between these resistance and support levels here. So I just want to clarify this, that this strategy works best once we are able to first identify this. Then the strategy is definitely gonna be the best strategy, because of once you are able to identify these trends that I just showed you, the uptrend, downtrend, and consolidating or ranging market, it's still the same. So yeah, so now let me just go into real life market, guys, so that I can show you what is that I'm talking about, so that I can show you. So now, guys, you can see here on DJ, this is live chat, guys, so I haven't done anything. This is just live chat, as you can see. So you can see, guys, that now on DJ, you can see that, let me not go back too much back in time. Let me just start from here. You can see, guys, that we have what, we have this area here. Okay, let me just change. Okay, guys, I want to change this template, because I really don't like this template. It's not mine, guys, so I want to change it. Okay, I'm gonna make the background yellow, and then the border, I'm gonna make them black. I'm gonna make the border black, and then extend right and mark. Yeah, okay, we're good to go. So guys, you can see that now in this point in time, we have this resistance that has been respected by price. So this strategy, guys, it also works with how you need to know how to draw your support and resistance. If you don't know how to draw your support and resistance, there is a video that we made about that, so make sure that you watch that video as well. And then, guys, you can see that now the market was ranging between these two areas here. As you can see, the market was ranging between these two areas. Let me just make this black. Okay, so you can see, guys, that the market was ranging between these two areas. So it was up, down, up, down, up, down. So what do we do here when the market is doing this? We don't enter, guys. We apply some bit of patience, and we wait for market to break outside of this consolidation. So it's either the market is going to break to the upside, come for a retest, and then push to the upside, or it's either the price is going to break to the downside, come for a retest, and then continue pushing to the downside. So now, what is that you see price doing here? Pretty simple. You can see that we have this level of we have this level of support here, which was respected by price. Super nice. And then you can see that price eventually broke below this area here. It broke below this area here. You can see as soon as it broke and closed below, it didn't really come back for a retest of these areas here. You can see that it didn't really come back for a retest of these areas here. You can see that it just broke below. So I wouldn't call this a nice entry, but one would be like, okay, this is a break, but it didn't come for for a retest. So what you can look at for, you can see guys that here we do have another key area here, which you can see that it was structure. It was higher lows below before, then we made new higher highs, then we failed to break this previous higher lows, and then we just kept on ranging. Remember, the market before it changed direction, it will sometimes move up, move up, move up, move up, then start to do what? Start to form this ranging market, and then you start to see it changing to the downside. So market does this a whole lot of times. So yeah, you can see that this is what happened here. Market was trending to the upside, and then we started to see it ranging, and then eventually you see price breaking, coming back for this retest of these areas, and then shooting to the downside. So now you can see that we got this nice break and retest of the structure. So now we've confirmed that the market is now we've confirmed that the market is now trending to the downside. As you can see that we're making we are making lower lows and lower highs. So now that you can see that these are the previous lower highs that have been made by price, lower lows that have been made by price. So you can see that we entered here. This is your first entry. You can see that this is the first entry, and then again you can see that this is the second entry. You can take another entry, you can take another entry. And then again, you can see that we have this area here. This is another nice entry. So you can see that this strategy, guys, it's a break and a retest strategy. You can see that, guys, what we're literally looking out for, we must first thing, we must identify the trend. Okay, already we can see that the trend is trending to the downside. And then once we identify that the trend is trending to the downside, we are looking for selling opportunities only, not buying opportunities. Remember, you cannot buy on a selling market. And then you can see again here, we have we have this nice break and a retest. You can see that here again. Here we have this nice break and a retest. You can find an entry. If you go down to maybe 5-minute time frame, you can find a nice candlestick confirmation that can confirm with you. Here we didn't find the break. The price didn't come to retest this area, as you can see. So this is the time whereby you stay out of the market. And then you can see again, we started to form this continuation pattern. Once we break outside of this continuation pattern, what is that we do? This is not picture perfect, guys. This continuation pattern is not picture perfect, but you can see that the overall nature of it is a continuation pattern. But we're not there. We're not talking about patterns here, so let's just leave that one out. So you can see, guys, that we are forming this continuation pattern. Eventually we broke below. You can see that came back for a retest. Once we do come back for a retest, what is that? Is the entry here, is the entry here. You can see that now, once we get these entries, the market started to do what? To continue trending all the way to the downside. And then again, these are the previous lower lows. You can see that price did come to test these previous lower lows, and then what happened? Price shot all the way to the downside. And then now, you can see that we have these lower lows here, we have these lower lows here. So what is that we can do? We can highlight them. So you can see that we have these lower lows. Price did come back to test them here, but couldn't sustain, and it broke above, came back to test. So now you can see that we broke above this previous lower lows, so we might be changing direction. But this trade here is the trade whereby I would say, okay, one can possibly take a loss here, because you can see that we broke below impulsively, came back for a retest, and it didn't continue pushing to the downside. Remember, guys, as you all know, there is no strategy that is 100% accurate. So your strategy at some point will take those losses, or will even go to a drawdown. So you just have to accept that and move on with life. You're not gonna die there. So you can see, guys, that this is where we probably could say, okay, this was a losing trade that we took. After how many trades that we took, guys? After how many trades, you can see that like out of 10 trades, we only lost 1. It's not as easy as that, guys. You still need to go and backtest, obviously. But now we see market starting to trend to the upside. As you can see, we have this structure here. This is a nice setup, guys. This is a nice setup. You can even put in your Fibonacci just to confirm even furthermore, taking it from this low here where the push started and this high. This is nice rejection of level 0.60. This is nice, guys. Even now, this could be a nice signal to look for buys on GJ. This could be a nice signal to look forward for buys on GJ, as you can see. So guys, this is gonna be like, you can see that these are the previous higher lows that have been formed here, and then we pushed, making new higher highs, came back to test these higher lows, and then most chances that we're gonna continue pushing to the upside are high, because of now we can see that we are starting a new trend, which is an uptrend. Thank you so much, guys, for staying and tuning in. It's your boy Fanilakhe Mamba. I'm signing out. Let there be peace in the Middle East. Let our brothers and sisters be safe. Make sure, guys, that before you even think of using this strategy, you do your own back testing, and then you get your own result on this strategy before you can even think of using it. It's me, your boy Fanilakhe Mamba. I'm out of the building. Guys. Make sure that you click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you like this video. I'm out.